Hey, good morning, Rockhounds. I'm out here at Agate Lake because I get a lot of questions about this place, and I figured it would be a good time to show you before it gets too hot today. So let's check it out. So right here at the sign, you can see tiny little agate, and there's going to be some jasper out here, but it's going to be pretty standard run-of-the-mill red jasper. Nothing too special. I'm not going to dig anything up here at the sign, but yeah, let's get down there and show you. I think my balloon's broken. So if you do come to Agate Lake, there is parking here. The road is paved. It is a county park, and there are bathrooms here. Looks to be a little picnic table, but only one of them. And most of the time it gets so hot out here, not really worth coming out too much. And to be honest, I wouldn't swim in the water. There are some nice trails around the lake though if you do an early morning walk, but there are also rattlesnakes and poison oak everywhere. So starting out, I think I'm going to just check out around here, and then I'll go check out around the water. But from experience, I know that there's not going to be much around the water because that is where most of the tourists come to check. So I like to look for the outcroppings, such as the one I'm coming up on, and see if I can find any little chips to then follow up. Not seeing a whole lot yet. In reality, this place is extremely picked over, and I've never been too fortunate out here, but you can always get lucky. I'll tell you what though, even where I'm seeing the digger squirrels pulling up dirt or other animals, I'm not even seeing fragments. Alright, so here's our first score of the day. Ooh. Whoa, look at it. Man, impressive. So maybe we might have found a little piece here. Look at that. Little piece of jasper. That's not bad. Okay. We'll keep checking. Alright, so here's my dilemma. There's a hole right there, and snakes are known to be in there. But there's that sweet piece of what it looks to be quartz. Maybe jasper, I don't know. Alright, I was able to put my fear aside and pulled this out. I don't think it's anything special. Looks like I found another little piece here. Some quartz crystal there. That's not bad. Looks like maybe a piece of petrified wood over there. Let's check that out. Yep, looks like petrified wood. Let's check that out at home. Okay, I think I actually found something decent. Look at that. Not bad for what I typically see out here. I mean, I'll have to check it out better, but it's decent size. So far it looks like best places that I'm finding in this area are the little squirrel holes. So I think I'm going to travel uphill a bit behind me there and see if I can find some more squirrel work. Okay, there's a little something. Not really too sure. I mean, it kind of looks like some common opal, but I'm just going to have to check these out more because I want to see if I can find a little bit more of that light colored petrified wood. Looks like I might have found a decent piece of jasper. Maybe some chert. Kinda interesting though. We'll look. Okay, so maybe I wasn't giving Agate Lake enough credit, but I mean, I'm pretty spoiled where I go on my normal trips, so let's keep going. Let's check this out. I'd love to show you guys more. Alright, well, I was going uphill until I saw all these shiny leaves here. And if you guys saw my previous video, you would know that all those shiny leaves are poison oak. And I hate poison oak. Terrible plant. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. I'm going to continue going down there. I'm going to swing that way and try to stay out of all the gnarly poison oak brush. But I think if I can find a couple more agates, I'm going to go on to the next location, which is on the opposite side of the lake. Alright, well, came down here a little bit closer to the water to see if I could actually find anything significant down here. But, you know, historically I never find anything down here because there's just so much traffic, and I don't really think that there was ever anything too significant to begin with, but it was more about convenient naming. So one thing I would like to note is the smell. Agate Lake does not smell good. It's gross, in fact. Fetid pool, you could say. Something there. Let's take it back and check it out. Well, isn't this a surprise? That looks like it is a gigantic Jasper Boulder that has been recently worked to try to get out because they saw this quartz. But, you know, it's really not that good. It's probably big. Probably goes down pretty far. But in all reality, there's way better stuff 10 miles away. Okay, here's a little piece of maybe, huh? There you go, though. So I think I'm going to get out of here. I mean, it's pretty gross, and I feel like at any given time I could step on a fish hook if I were barefoot, which is pretty ironic considering, like, I would never eat fish out of this lake. There was some petrified wood. There is some jasper. There, of course, is going to be some little agates, but I mean, for the most part, there's so much trash here, and the smell of the lake itself is pretty gross. So I would give this place 1 out of 10. Overall, I've never been too happy about this place, but it's worth checking out and showing everybody, because I get a lot of people who may be thinking about visiting the valley, and then they see Agate Lake and they would like to go rockhound that location. But you know, I would say that there's much better places that you can go rockhound, and so let's go show you some of those, and you can, you know, not waste your time at Agate Lake, huh? But because this place sucks so bad, I'm actually going to take you to another place that has agate in the name. So this is what I've ended up finding here today. There's a couple pieces of petrified wood right here and right there, and then there's some agates right here, right here. This is a dendritic agate back in here, and then this is some decent red jasper. There's some chert back there, and then some white chert, or maybe it's common opal back there. And then I'm just going to leave these here. Oh yeah, there's that little quartz piece back there. But I'm going to leave them there. Maybe some kid will find it and be super happy about it, but for me, I've got plenty. Let's get on to the next spot. Some of you may recognize this as well. Okay, so I did want to show you guys the backside of Agate Lake. You can see that's about the area I was earlier. But you'll also notice directly above that is a large-scale mining operation. And so that's why they're is agate, jasper, chalcedonian there, even though that is an aggregates mining operation. When that was first open, quartz seams were found, and so I wouldn't be surprised if they're pulling gold out of that. Now, if you look over on this hillside though, you see those black tarps? That's the landfill. And it's big. You know, so what those tarps are is they're collecting the methane gas or the methane gas, or however you pronounce it, right? But that's all trash. And, you know, water goes downhill, it gets into the water, and now it's in the lake. And so that's why I wouldn't be swimming in there, let alone getting it on your hands. I mean, whatever they want to say, if it's clean or whatever, it's been filtered, it's processed, it's ever... Hey, you know, you'd say a lot of things, but I'm just not okay with it, so I think I'll avoid it. So we're out here at location number 2, which is known as the Agate Flats, and as you can see, there's a good amount of agate out here, but it's also an OHV area, and so it's potentially pretty dangerous to be out here. Another additional, a little bit unnerving feature about this area is the high voltage power lines and the highway right there. And so this is not exactly a desirable location to hound in for the aesthetics, but I will tell you that there are some really, really unique finds here, like shoes. But I've had some pretty good luck here because these ruts are renewed pretty frequently because of the OHV park, and that brings up new material pretty constantly, I would say. And so if you just go out here and check on like a weekday when you know that there's not going to be a whole lot of people, you know, riding their quads and jumping their trucks and everything, you can find some good stuff. So here's like a piece of jasper just in the road. It's got some decent color to it. You'll probably find pretty decent chunks out in the grass a bit more, not directly on the main road, right off of the, you know, or right in the entrance. Yeah, here's one in the road. It's just an agate. It's in the road, so you can already tell that this place is considerably better than Agate Lake, albeit the danger factor. So let's continue while we can. Just saw this little piece right here sticking in the road, and looky there, nice piece of jasper. Small relative to what I'm used to finding, but it's got some decent color. Pretty clear. Oh yeah, let's check these ruts out and see if we can find anything, huh? A little fragment by them. Ooh, definitely have to check this out. I think that's a seam. That might be a little bit more of it too. Let's check this out. What we got? Maybe is that like a mica? It's kind of hard to see. Let's clean it up and take it back. There we go. There's a sweet little squirrel treasure. It's so tiny. I have a piece of jasper here. It's worth checking out. Whoa, it is getting hot out here already. So I am finding some decent sized agates, a little bit of jasper. I haven't found any petrified wood yet though, and I know it's out here, so I think I'm going to keep going. and bear this heat for a little bit more until I find some petrified wood, and then I'm going to go to the next place. Looks like we found a little sugar agate that almost like a robin egg. I think that might be. Nope. Oh, look at that though. Not bad. Hey, there's just another one right there too. I mean, it's small, but they'll do. Looks like this might be number 3 in the area. Wow, look at that. Alright, so I see a couple nice ruts over there that I want to check out, and then I think I want to check out these hills over here and then wrap around over there to come back to the car. So let's get over there. Okay, so this first little rut does have a couple things here. I mean, just tiny little flecks, but there's a little Jasper, little agate fleck right there. So we'll keep checking. Cool little piece right there as well. Okay, so I'm at the first little ruts that I wanted to check out, and I do see, ow, thorn in my... Before I was assaulted by that plant, you all saw it, saw this little shard there, but not too much else, and no petrified wood. I guess the hunt continues, huh? Well, there's a decent piece of jasper though. I'll take that. It's got some quartz in it. I could probably put it in the camera, huh? Yeah, it's alright. We'll show that off. I think I see another little piece of agate there. Oh, is that petrified wood? It might be. It's hard to tell. Pretty jasper looking. We'll take it and check. Is that what I'm looking for? Nope. But you know what that looks like, huh? Some pretty sweet jasper. That one's gonna go in the top pocket. You guys know what I mean. Little blue piece, huh? Oh, it's thicker than I thought it'd be. Do you see what I see? Yeah, it's an agate. It's not bad either. I mean, it's small, but it's cool. Periodically, I keep checking back to make sure no four-wheelers or trucks are coming, because yeah, I don't want to be in their way, huh? Piece of jasper right there though, that's cool. There's an agate right next to it. Good little area. Not bad. Way better than the lake. Well, if that's what you want to call it. I like to call it fetid pool. And squirrels did some more work for me here, as you can see. Found a little piece, and then we got this little chunky looking at me. I thought that one was actually pretty neat. But I'm seeing some of this white quartz too that looks like it's been pretty withered. Whoa, hey, look at that one. There we go. That's cool. I'll take that. And it keeps giving. Look at that. There's another little one. Whoa, look at that. Yep, there's another small one. This place is pretty fruitful, actually. I mean, for small stuff, you know. Great tumble material. Please be a piece of petrified wood. I think we have petrified wood. That's small, but we'll have to check it out. Alright, so this one I just found. I don't know if we'll be able to pick it up, but yeah, they're little bubbles. The botryoidal. It's flat though, but it was starting. To be 100% honest with you guys, I haven't been out on this one in quite some while, and I'm surprised. I'm finding a lot of small stuff, and this is pretty good. I mean, I could fill up a tumbler in a couple hours, easy. I mean, if you had 2 people out here, you know, on a weekday when there's no OHVs going around and everything like that, you could easily fill up a tumbler full of nice agates, maybe an hour and a half, then go get lunch before it gets too hot, right? We got one here with a little bit of the red quartz in it. That one's that's not bad, you know. Not bad at all. Oh, look at that little piece of agate next to it. I did find a little tiny quartz crystal too that was super clear. Oh, hey, there you go. They're one of those. Yeah, but the tiny little quartz crystal was awesome. I'll have to show you. Ah, the ruts they give. I'm almost over to this hill over here, and it's getting real hot, so I'm gonna book it over and stop picking up little tumbler material, do a little bit quicker scouting so I can go get something to drink and some lunch because I'm hungry. Is this really, or is that something gross? Let's check it out. I'm not really sure. I don't really want to touch it. Let me get the thing. So, totally thought this was botryoidal. It's styrofoam. Gross. There's more of it. Gross. Okay, so I'm over here to this gravel by the hillside, and it looks like there might be a nice agate in here. Or like a jasper agate. Oh, dang, look at that. Whoa, that is not what I was thinking. Woo! Look at that. I'm not really sure what this is, but it's not rock. Maybe it's like a I don't know. Let's check it out though. I'm gonna check this one out. This one's kind of neat. Not sure what it is, but I have to look at it. So here's the Hall of the Smalls. I would say it's about 85% agate and 10% jasper, and there's some quartz too. But yeah, we're gonna leave this here for some lucky somebody or whoever pushes it off. But yeah, let's get to the next spot. All right, we are at the final location for today, and I think we're going to be all right to be on foot in here since we're not, you know, hunting. So let's get in there real quick. It's about 85 degrees right now, and it's climbing fast. So this is going to have to be a little quick one. Okay, well, there's a little tiny fleck. It's really clear though, so we'll keep checking. Okay, so not seeing a whole lot so far, but you know, there are some good signs for what I see in other areas. And I found the one little fleck and a little bit of jasper, like very little bit. But you know, I think if I can get in here a little bit deeper, we might find some bigger stuff. So let's check it out. Oh man, look at that. Wonder if that was a cow or a deer or some unfortunate human. Well, there's something pretty promising. That looks like it might be some nice jasper. So I'm gonna try to pull it out and see what we got. Oh man. A little bit big today, huh? Cool, let's check it out. Oh, look at that. Looks like we got the tiniest little agate too. Little baby agate. So this is kind of interesting right here. You know, here's some like what seems to be eroded quartz of some sort. And there's you know, looks like there's actually some digging going on here. I'm not sure if that was human or animal trying to maybe get at some little piece of grass, but you know, definitely interesting. So it makes me think I'm in the right spot. Maybe keep going a little bit this way and see what we can find. There's a little agate right there. That's not terrible. I mean, it's got some clarity in it, maybe some fortification in there. So I think we're following the right path. Yeah, it'd be nice to check out this slopey hillside, but I also do not want to add to the erosion factor of it. And, you know, there's also the risk of slipping and falling into treacherous bushes. Okay, it looks like we got a couple little guys right here. Really, really little guys. And another one right there. Okay, well, I mean, we're getting smalls. And we did find the nice jasper, so I'm going to say there's definitely some material to be had out here. Oh, look at that one too. That's the little beads of agate. And so, yeah, I think I need maybe a shovel or something. It looks like a lot of prehistoric riverbed rock, though. There's not a whole lot that's rough edges like some of these. And so, yeah. Now that's a lucky find right there. Heads up penny out in the middle of nowhere. Sweet. Okay, well, I just got this one too. Looks pretty nice there. Solid conchoidal fracturing. So, it looks like there's more jasper out here than agate. So, I think I'm going to have to look around more for that once I come back. It's just getting way too dang hot out here. Oh, look, there's another little piece. Yeah. So, definitely lots of jasper. I think that maybe if I can get a little bit deeper in next time when it's not expected to be so hot, you know, this will definitely be a place worth exploring. But for now, I think that I have a little bit just richer spots. I mean, even over there where the you know, the Agate Flats, the OHV area, I mean, I was finding better material. So okay, well, I'm not really seeing a whole lot, but I did find this gravelly area, and I'm gonna see if I can work my way across this little slope here and find some jasper. The agate's not really coming around too much, and so I think maybe if I can find a couple nice pieces of jasper, then I can get on my way. Alright, well, I found a patch of shade to rest in for a minute, but I'm not finding a whole lot here. So I think that for today I'm going to call it and get out of this heat. You know, it's about 95 right now, and I don't want to be out here any longer. The UV index is pretty high right now as well, and so it's not safe really to be out. There's a high heat advisory, and you know, you should take their advice, right, when there's an advisory. Anyway, I think that we'll get back to the house and look at some of these after they're cleaned up and see what we think.